I went through every single way to level up XP in Minecraft and assembled the 10 best ones for 1.19. The Ender Dragon gives off the most XP in all of Minecraft, 12,000 XP points to be exact. Meanwhile, if you get lucky smelting a sea pickle, you can get 0.1 XP points. You might not realize, but mining, especially exploring caves, has tons of potential XP. Mining a single diamond ore gives you the highest average XP points. But let's be real, no one is going to rely on diamonds for their XP. Next is lapis lazuli, which has the second highest XP average. After that it is redstone, and only after that it is coal. If your pickaxe or shovel starts to run low while mining, then make sure to find a grindstone or anvil to repair it. But a grindstone has multiple uses. If you take all of your useless enchanted books and armor from all around your base and apply them to the grindstone, you can harvest XP from them and gain levels. And you also don't lose the items. But please don't unenchant raw 4 armor. And the XP rates for some of these items are insane. And you can also repair your pickaxe and go straight back to mining. Ores are probably not the only things that you'll find while mining. Breaking just a single mob spawner can give you a cheeky 40 XP points, but not destroying it is probably a better idea, as farming mobs from spawners is one of the most reliable ways to get XP in all versions of Minecraft. But did you know that if a mob spawns with additional armor pieces, it will drop 1 to 3 extra XP points. So the next time you see a zombie covered in full enchanted gold armor, maybe it is a good idea to not run away. Therefore, building a mob spawner XP farm is one of the most reliable ways to get XP on any version of Minecraft. And speaking about versions, on 1.19, Mojang introduced the Deep Dark biome, the most XP saturated biome in all of Minecraft. But more on that later in the video. On Minecraft version 1.17 and before, there was an overpowered potato XP farm that gave you 22 levels per click. Maybe that's how people got hundreds of levels without grinding the game. And I will admit, I did too. But if you know almost everything about Minecraft, then you probably know another XP farm more powerful. But let's discuss that a bit later. Now, in modern day Minecraft, the only actual XP producing method is smelting ancient debris. Well, I don't think that building a netherite XP farm is a good idea, but talking about the nether, it is packed with ways to get XP. Because did you know that killing an Elder Guardian drops you the same amount of XP as a blaze? And yes, the last time I checked, an Elder Guardian was supposed to be a boss, and the blaze is just, a mob. So it does seem like a good choice to build a blaze spawner XP farm, or just take them on with a classic battle and smash them, just like you guys destroy that subscribe button. Another way to get XP from mobs in the nether is to reflect a fireball back to the ghast that shot it, and to gain the achievement and the XP that comes with completing that achievement. Mojang, if you're hearing this, please add this feature to Bedrock. But if you want a more peaceful way to get XP in the nether, then you should be definitely trying to mine netherrack, which does give you the same amount of XP as lapis lazuli. Their only difference is their color. Considering how common the quartz ore is and how massive the veins of it get, this method is one of the most time efficient ways to level up. But notice how I said it is one of the most, not the most, because there is still one more. Let's save that for a bit further. Surprisingly, the Piglin Brute drops an unexpected 20 XP points. And to be fair, the Piglin Brute is considered a mini boss, kind of between a boss and a mob. And defeating just 2.5 of these brutes is the same as defeating a wizard. Well, on the XP scale, obviously. Back into overworld, unlike fighting blazes, trading with villagers is a passive and reliable way to level up. And by finding ways to boost this method, for example, trading bookshelves with the villagers, then breaking the bookshelves, gathering the books, and trading them back to the same villagers, but this time 3 times the amount, which does not only provide you with free emeralds, but also XP that you gain for every trade. Villager trading cycles are far more complex than the stock market. The XP rates are extremely consistent for the villager trading, without any hidden surprises. And yes, if you can't already see, I'm talking about the Warden, the hidden surprise. When Mojang introduced the 1.19 update, with it came the Deep Dark biome, as probably all of you know already. Definitely the most dangerous biome in Minecraft, but also the most rewarding one. And when I'm talking about the rewards, I mean the XP. You see, a small Deep Dark cave has about 50 to 100 sculk blocks, and that's a low estimate, and breaking just a single sculk block gives you 1 XP point. Now imagine breaking every single sculk block here, and trust me, it's not like breaking obsidian, it's literally 1 second to break it. And yes, this is just a small cave. Well, what about this one? This method can propel you to level 30 and beyond. But OXAPRO, wouldn't this be inefficient and dangerous? Well, no and yes. First of all, you can acquire a durable and efficient hoe to break the sculk blocks faster. I would recommend Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4. And yes, believe this or not, but mending will slow you down. Oh yes, and by the way, Mojang has you covered if you do not have access to these enchantments. But to make it easier to explain, let's discuss this a bit down the line. Now about the danger part, yes, it is dangerous. but it is worse XP. If you want to make it safer, then make sure to break the Skull Shriekers, aka the Warden Summoners. They give out 5 XP points and can compare to the Diamond and Emerald War XP wise. Now that's a great way to get the most XP out of a biome. If you do end up stumbling upon an ancient city without dying, you will notice the chests and the loot inside them, which sometimes does include bottles of enchanting. The only other locations where these generate are in pillager outposts and shipwrecks. But let's be real, 3 bottles of enchanting will get you nothing compared to some of the other XP methods. But the chests also do include the enchanted tools that I was talking about. As you can see here, the preset enchantments are literally efficiency 4 and then breaking 3, just as I was saying earlier. It is literally as if Mojang wants you to make use of the skull blocks. Now these were some simple methods that you can do 1 or twice for some XP levels, but here comes the actual long-term XP method. If you build yourself a raid farm and combine it with other methods from this video, you can easily reach high levels. Here's an incredible raid farm that drops Ravagers, Evokers, and Witches, and also Pillagers. To make this farm more easier to visualize, imagine as it's killing a wizard every couple of seconds, well, XP wise obviously. And also look at these shiny emeralds. Well, if you go ahead and take these emeralds back to your trading hall and trade them for some items, you will gain XP off the trades. Now take the enchanted books from the raid farm and also just enchant them with the grindstone, and you will gain even more XP. But if you do not want to overheat your mind with these crazy XP contraptions, then simply and peacefully go fishing at your local ocean for simple XP levels and a calm mind. But if you're in desperate need of a lot of XP, then you'll want to head over to the most dangerous place in Minecraft, the End. And if you already have not defeated the Ender Dragon, you can get it for 12,000 XP points. But if you have, you can get it for another 500 XP points after respawning it. Now that would be a cool unofficial achievement for defeating the Ender Dragon just for XP. A weird flex. And yes, unfortunately, achievements are only available for Java Edition players, and some of the achievements actually do provide you with XP. But an achievement that is not only for Java players is to hit both the like and subscribe button at the same time. Another great source of XP can be other players on your server or world, but unfortunately a player can only drop 100 maximum XP points if counting 7 by level. So if the player isn't at least level 15, the player won't drop 100 XP points. And another downside is in exchange for these couple of levels, it will cost you your friendship. Another simple way to get a small amount of XP is through breeding mobs. Making sheep and cow farms and combining them with wheat farms can give you small numbers of levels of through breeding. But in all seriousness, do not rely on breeding mobs for XP, as there's so many more different ways. As you can probably tell from watching this video, getting XP without a farm is not too efficient, especially if you're trying to go for level 30 and above. Therefore, if you want to see specific farms for XP and other items, then make sure to watch this video next. See you there!